What is going on, guys? Today is State of Vortex here, and I'm bringing a video. It's a 1v1, me against State of Reject. Don't mind those names, it'll be fun. So today I'm gonna be bringing you a little story at the end of the video, but first we can talk about some things. COD team, State of itself. So we have State of Orange, which is like the competitive team. And then we have State of Black, where basically it's like backups or recruits that we can pick up later if we get a drop or something. Yeah. Okay, so next thing basically is my upload schedule. Sorry, I got a little cold. But I'm gonna be uploading every Tuesday and Sunday, or Thursday and Sunday. My bad. Because I don't want to upload every day right now. I'm kind of busy. And by the way, this gameplay, I'm on top and State of Rejects on bottom. Just saying, so you guys get clear that. And the next thing, content. What I'm gonna be bringing to the table for content right now, anyways, a lot of COD. Okay, we're gonna play some COD. Then we have Star Wars Battlefront, which I'm not sure still on if I'm gonna do that or not. We have NBA that I can upload. NBA 2K16. And some Need for Speed. So those are the games I have right now. Oh yeah, I have Battlefield 4, Grand Theft Auto maybe, if you guys want to see that, and Minecraft, but I'm not gonna upload Minecraft. So yeah, that's all the games I have basically, and that's the content. So now, like, live streaming. See, me and State of Reject, we are going to be actually live streaming for 24 hours. We're going to do a 24-hour live stream either next weekend or the weekend after that. We don't know for sure yet. It depends on when he gets his Xbox back. And his internet. And then we'll just be over at his house, chilling and live streaming. But I might live stream by myself. Anywhere between the week, really. If you follow me on Twitter, at State_Vortex, just like my YouTube. I'll say when I'm going live on Twitch. So yeah, hope to see you in my live streams. And now for the story. So I was in 6th grade, and it was in the summer. And I was playing baseball and, you know, having fun. I'm pretty good at baseball. Okay, so we have this all-star. They pick like pretty good players from baseball teams and put in the all-stars, and we go against different all-star teams, I guess. And so I was doing pretty good this season, and my mom brings me out into the garage. She's like, "Hey, I gotta talk to you about something." And I was scared. I was like, what is she doing? What she gotta talk about me about? And she said I made it on this team. Okay, so I'm pretty hyped for it all. And I'm just sitting here like, did I really make it? Or I didn't know she was lying to me or something. But yeah, I made it. And then so me and State of Reject actually wanted to play football, and so we went around, knocked at my friend's Charlie's house. He wanted to play too, and then we got my friend Steven, and he wanted to play. So we were all just playing. Well, we were playing, yeah. And then this kid comes, and he's like, "Hey, can I play?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" And he brought like 12 other kids. Okay, there was an insane amount of people there. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So we start playing this game, the football game, and the football game gets over. Nothing bad, you know, just a regular pickup game of football. And we were at the softball field while playing, and this kid brings up, "Hey, you guys know how to play gladiator ball or gladiator football?" And we're like, "No, we want to play though. Tell us how." And basically, he told us that the game is one person throws it, and all the other people fight over the ball, and and you have to return it to the person. So basically, we were playing this for a while, right? And eventually, I throw the ball, people come get it, give it back to me. Nothing happens. And there's like a lot of tackles and stuff. So if you're tackled, you have to throw up the ball, and so someone else can grab it and try and take it. And there's no teams. It's like a free for all basically. And so we're doing that for a while, and then I have to run with all these other people while my friend throws it. So my friend throws it, right? Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. So my friend throws it, right? And I start running. So I started running, and I get the ball. So I was pretty fast at that time, not that fast anymore. And I get the ball, I'm running back with it, I get hit, I throw it up, and then this kid gets tackled, and then he throws it up, so I get it again. I bring it back to the person, give it to him, and my friend was kind of mad, I guess, or something, I don't know. But he came and tackled me once the game was already over. He came and tackled me, and he landed on my foot wrong, and I fractured the arch of my foot. So I'm just sitting there, and they just think it's like a sprain or something, and they're trying to get me to stand up, and I'm just like, dude, I can't stand up. It hurts really bad, like I can't stand up. And so there's like, oh, you just gotta walk it off and stuff like that. So I walk it, well, I just sit there, I was like, dude, I can't get up. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna call your parents, which they did. And so my stepdad comes, picks me up, like he literally picks me up because I can't get up and walk. And he takes me straight to the hospital. On the way to the we went home first so I can get like it was like a bag of frozen peas. And I had that on my foot, and then we went to the hospital. So we're sitting in the hospital, I call my mom, and she's kind of flipping out, like, what happened to your foot? Why are you at the hospital and stuff? And I was like, it hurts really bad. And it's numb. And so the doctor comes in and is like, what's your rate of pain or something? I said like something stupid like 7. And it wasn't 7, it was like 8 or 9, but whatever. And so he's like, okay. So they took an x-ray of it. They said it would be fine. They said it was just a major sprain or something. And so they just wrap it up, and then I go home. And my mom tells me to walk on it, because just gently walk on it to help it. And then the next day rolls around, and it's still hurting. It's still hurting really bad. And so they send the x-rays up to Des Moines, which is like the capital of where I live. And they said that they looked at it really closely, and I had a fracture in the arch of my foot. So I go back in, my mom's pissed because they said I needed to walk on it and stuff, and I was walking on a broken foot, so it made it worse actually. And then so we go back to the same hospital. They put a cast on it, and I missed my first All-Star practice because of this, because I didn't put my cast on, because I needed my cast on. So they put my cast on. It was a lime green cast, and it covered like all the way up to like half my shin maybe, and I had crutches, and then so I just went home. And it turns out you can't get the cast wet, so I had to take baths. And when I did, I had to put a thing or like a sack around my foot. And that night I had a cast on and everything, and I had practice, or all-star practice. So I go to that practice, and it turns out that my mom didn't want me to go to the practices or anything because I wasn't gonna play anyways. So I was like, okay, whatever, because she said I needed the foot to rest and stuff. So after that, it was the weekend, so I went down to my dad's, and this is a little funny side story, I guess. Well, we were gonna go to Adventureland, so my mom took a wheelchair from her work, because she's a nurse, so she just took a wheelchair from her work, and I thought it was pretty funny. And we were gonna go to Adventureland with my dad, so we went to Adventureland. I was just kind of sitting there. Adventureland is like a amusement park. It's full of roller coasters, and it has like a wave pool and stuff. Anyways, I was just sitting in this wheelchair all day, being bored out of my mind. And then I was just sitting there the whole time, and I was like, why am I even here? This is dumb. So we get home. We leave early because everyone knew that I didn't want to be there, and it was pretty boring to me. So we go home. It's about like 2, and we were fucking around in this wheelchair. And like, it turns out, I found out the hard way, but it turns out that if you go too fast in this wheelchair, the wheels will lock up by themselves. Like, they had little brakes, but like, they'll lock up by itself if you're going too fast. And my cousin pushed me down like this pretty steep, what do you call it? Pretty steep driveway. And and the wheels locked up. And it flipped me out and pushed me out. And I started walking on my foot. Dude, it was the worst thing ever. I stepped on it once. It's like, dude, it's a natural instinct to use your feet and try to catch yourself. And I did that, and I fell on the ground, like on my stomach. Probably almost ate shit. And my cousin, which was a girl, she ran in crying, and I'm just sitting. She ran inside crying, and I was just laying in the driveway on my stomach, couldn't get up. And I was just laying there for like a good 2 minutes. She finally comes out with my dad. And my dad's like, what are you doing on the ground? And I was like, Dad, we were pushing me down the thing, and the wheelchair locked up. And he was like, okay, I'm coming. So he helped me up, put me in the wheelchair. And yeah. So I didn't get to be in the All-Stars. My hometown all-star baseball team. I stepped on it, ate shit basically, and made it worse. And then when I, so I'm gonna talk about when I got it off, because we have a little bit of time. So when I got it off, my dad brought me, because my mom was working, so my dad brought me to the doctor. And I was so scared to get this off, honestly. Like, it was really scary for me. And they use a saw, and dude, it was scary. And they cut it off, and I gotta keep it. So yeah, that was the story about me breaking my foot in 6th grade. It was pretty bad. So that is it, guys. This has been your boy, Rapids Sadive Vortex, and I'm out.
I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.